How to perform the role of a general evaluator. Hi, a GE is an evaluator. We know that. But we also need to know that GE is a facilitator. Therefore, when you're performing the role, you need to ensure that the meeting goes on smoothly. How do we focus on both these aspects? Here are 8 points to help you out. Point number 1. As soon as you get to know that you are the GE and as soon as all the other roles are assigned, get in touch with people. What people? The auxiliary role players and the evaluators. Clarify their doubts, brief them about their roles, and for evaluators, make sure they get the evaluation forms from their respective speakers before the meeting and they actually go through it. Point number 2, reach the meeting before time. Point number 3, remember that you will be called twice. One in the beginning of the meeting and second in the second half. In the beginning, you will be introducing your role. You will be inviting the auxiliary role players who will then explain their role. However, it's towards the end, towards the second half, that you have to present your report. Point number 4, during your section, call the evaluators first, then the auxiliary role players, then have the voting for both the above sections, and then only present your report. Make sure that you are not providing any feedback for the evaluators and the auxiliary role players unless and until the voting has been done, since it tends to hamper the judgment of people who will be voting. Point number 5, stick to CRC. Point number 6, here's how you can evaluate people. Evaluate the evaluators first, then the auxiliary role players, and then move on to a generic pattern of evaluating the entire meeting. It's optional that you evaluate the speakers. However, keep in mind that the speakers have already been evaluated by their respective evaluators. Therefore, in an ideal situation, stick to 1 point of commendation. Point number 7, in your generic report, keep in mind of all the observations that you make. Think about what makes the club better and what breaks the club. This can help you provide a generic idea of what the team, the meeting and the club can improve in general. Point number 8, stick to time limit. As I said, you are a facilitator and you need to ensure that the meeting goes on smoothly. One biggest aspect of ensuring that is to sticking to your time limit. These 8 points are just my opinion, my perspective. However, I suggest that you observe other people, you get their feedback, and you learn along the way. A GE's role, I agree, is considered to be somewhat of a daunting role, but once you perform it once and twice and so on and so forth, you understand that it's all about observing the little things and making sure that you stick to the CRC approach like you do as an evaluator. Again, all of that was a personal opinion about what I have learned all this time. Feel free to tweak it, change it, modify it to make it even better.